guys, we are here with the Hollywoodlife podcast, and we're so excited to have Jenelle Evans back. Welcome.
Thanks.
It's so great to see you again, Jenelle.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
And we are also here with Jenna Lemoncelli from Hollywoodlife and our silent producer, Nick.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I know we saw you, and I think at the time when we last interviewed you for our podcast, you only had Jace. You hadn't had Kaiser, and you hadn't had Ensley.
Wow.
So you have been very busy.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, in the ensuing years.
Yeah.
Now, how are you managing with 3 children now?
I mean, it's really hard, but, like I tell every other parent, you got to have a set schedule. And you have to make sure you have to have a set schedule. You have to be organized. You have to make sure you stick with that, because then the kids know what they're doing, and then you know what you're doing. And as long as you have that during the week, on the weekends, I just let them go crazy. And seems to work out.
You sound so mature. Like
You really do.
I mean, you've grown up so much. It's not that you weren't mature when we saw you a few years ago, but I mean, you were talking like at a whole other level of management.
Yes.
It's really like family management.
Yeah, definitely. And before, I didn't have as much kids with me full time, and now it's like, totally different. And I'm glad I have the help of my husband, and it just, like I said, that schedule just works out for
Now,
us.
is Jace with you most of the time now?
Yeah, he's with me like every other weekend, and then he's with me. He gets 2-week breaks like every other month because he goes to all year round school. So I get him for those 2 weeks as well.
I see. And so how is it with okay, so he's a year-round school. How is he with the little ones?
He's great with them. He helps out Ensley, the 2-year-old, a lot, do a lot of things. But, Kaiser and Ensley, they're like Bonnie and Clyde.
Really?
Yes, like they'll whisper little things. Kaiser will be like, Ensley, let's go do this. And then David's like, look at them whispering to each other over there. I'm like, dude, they're plotting something.
Yeah, totally.
So,
You have your work cut out for you.
Yeah, for real.
Tell us what a typical day in your household is like.
Oh, I love that question.
A typical day in my house is, get the kids up. I wake up at like 5 o'clock every morning. It's just like my head alarm clock.
Why
And
so early?
I don't even know. I wake up and then I check my phone, then I take a shower, brush my teeth. I just have a routine that I do. And then by that time, get the kids up, get them ready, get them to school, come home, clean my house. And we just got a bunch of chickens and pigs. And,
I saw that.
Yeah, so we're homesteading now. So now I have more chores to do. I have more chores to do when I get home. But it's fun. I like it.
Now, when you say homesteading, what exactly do you mean by that?
Basically, not having a huge farm, but it's a personal farm for your home. So, you're having eggs for your family, but you don't sell them.
So you eat the eggs from your chickens.
Yes. And we use the meat and the meat for the pigs and stuff. So our pigs aren't pet pigs. And they don't come up to you, and they don't come up to you, and when you give them food, they run away. So
Oh, wow. That's so interesting. I've never heard of that.
because a lot of people are like, well, why don't you just pet your pigs? Because everyone's freaking out lately about David and the pigs, and they're like, why are you treating them like they aren't even your pet? And David's like, they're not my pet, and they don't want to be my pet, even if I tried. So, but we got 2 goose, and they follow me around everywhere.
Really?
It's so funny.
That's so interesting.
Yes.
Now, how many chickens do you have?
We have, first we got 20 chicks, and then we realized, oh, these chicks aren't going to have eggs for like 10 more months. And I was like, I want eggs now. And David's like, well, let's go out and get like 5 more chickens. So we got like adult chickens. So we have like 25 now.
Oh my gosh.
Total. But, our adult chickens right now lay like 4 eggs a day.
Now, do they don't have to be inseminated, right? They just stay
No.
pregnant all the time.
Yeah, basically. And they'll run out of eggs, kind of like a human going through menopause. You know what I mean? So, that time is usually when people use them for meat when they're done with their eggs. You know?
Oh, then so you're like feeding these chickens every day, and then you have to like.
I know.
Unfortunately,
I was gonna say, end their lives.
We've been watching YouTube videos about this for months now and researching before we've done it. And
that's smart.
We've been watching some cool videos, and everything works out in a way because when you have pigs, they till up the ground for you.
Yeah.
And then if you have your chickens go in there and scratch all the soil up, then you can have fertilized soil to start your garden.
Wow. And I think that's crazy that people were freaking out over the pigs.
Yeah, it is really crazy because
that was a huge thing, Bonnie.
Yeah,
it really was.
It really was. Like, they're mad at David about
like on social media.
Like,
it was
they're
huge.
mad at him because he doesn't pet the pigs.
Well, and also because I was taking a live video, and I took a live video for like 5 seconds, and I shut it off because I was like, ooh, I'm going to actually start filming this in landscape mode on my phone, and I'm going to use this for a YouTube video.
Nice.
So they thought I was trying to hide something because I got on live and got off. But no, and I tell them, I'm like, no, the YouTube video will come out soon. Just wait for it.
I don't know. How do you deal with all that? Like the social media scrutiny? But
you know what?
Petting a pig.
Yeah. If I have to reply, I try to make a negative into a positive. Kind of like, like I said, well, YouTube video will be coming soon, but you're wrong. I wasn't hiding nothing. I kind of just not let it get to me. Because if you do, it'll ruin your whole day.
So in terms of I'm fascinated by this. So in terms of the chickens, you have to research like the best way to kill them so that it's like doesn't hurt them. Is that what it is?
How this one family does it on YouTube, they have a metal funnel, and they said when you hang the chicken upside down for like 10 minutes, it knocks them out, puts them into like a daze, and they don't remember, like they're basically knocked out and they're upside down. And then they said then you just cut their throat and you let them bleed out, and then once you do that, then you have to get their feathers off, but you can't pluck them, so you have to scald them in hot water, and then the feathers come off.
Wow.
And then after that, you have to lay it on the table and get the intestines out. And,
wow.
Yeah.
And you have to do this? You are doing this?
I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not yet.
She has yet to do it. Where are you going to film it on YouTube?
I still got eggs.
Or are you going to like?
I was thinking about it, but then I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll go that far just because. Yeah. I mean, David says do it, but just because it offends everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is life. Like, the thing is, there are farmers. Like,
I mean, this is how you're getting your meat. I mean, if you're not a vegan, you're not a vegetarian, this is how you're doing it. How do you think it goes to your restaurants? Right. How do you think it gets on your plate?
Very true. Very true.
Not we, but they do it.
Yeah.
So.
So are you going to eat the chickens?
Yeah, we are planning to eat them, but they run out of eggs in like 5 years. So you raise them, you feed them for 5 years, and then after that, when they get older, then that's when you do it.
That's when you eat them.
Yeah.
And then you said something about, and then what are you doing? Like, what are you raising the pigs for?
We're raising them for meat. And we're also raising them because they are, like I said, they till up the ground for us. So they tilled up one spot of our land. And we actually, in the YouTube video we'll be showing how we move our pigs from one pen to another pen. So then we take the fence down and we'll have our garden area.
And then what are you going to grow?
We're trying to think of the things we use the most so we don't go overboard, because I feel like we did that last year and we had too much. But like peppers, peas, potatoes, carrots, the normal things.
And you try and do it all like naturally without chemicals, so it's all organic.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why we have the pigs in there, because they fertilize it naturally.
Right. So you're really an organic farmer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Very
I think
cool.
this is great that you're doing this.
Yeah,
do the kids love the animals?
They love it. And, it gave one day me and David just woke up and we said, let's build a chicken coop. And he said, okay. And he's a really good builder. And he just put it all together. And I made YouTube videos of it. And that'll be the first YouTube video, building a chicken coop.
So you're going to have like a channel? Is this a new channel?
Well, it's a channel that's already existed, but I haven't uploaded videos for like here and there, like every 2 to 3 months. I'm not like a daily YouTuber,
Well, you got a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah,
every day.
And I got a lot of footage saved for future videos, and
I mean, this is a lot of chores.
It is, but you know what? It keeps the kids busy, and they're learning how to raise their own farm animals and what to feed them and what you can't feed them. And
It still is work ethic too in the kids,
definitely.
right?
Yeah. It's not very hard work. It's just a lot of work.
Well, you know what? You could get them when they're a little older. They can join like the 4-H club.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, and I want them to, like, if we have like the prettiest chicken, like enter that, because I mean that's like one of the awards they give, and we're gonna get goats soon. Next week.
Well, I think this is all fantastic. And now, was David did he grow up farming or something?
Yeah, he grew up. I moved to North Carolina in 2004 from Pennsylvania. So the Southern life was very new for me and very culture shocking. But for him, he's grown up in the woods all his life. And I mean, his fun was like having to go outside and trying to find fun, in the middle of the country. So, I mean, he was a country boy from the beginning, and he said he's always wanted to do this. He had chickens growing up, a little bit of pigs. They didn't keep him too long, and he said he wanted to continue it someday when he got older. And he even told me the other day, he's like, I can't believe we're doing this because I've just always wanted to do this, and it just makes me happy that we're on the same page about it and that we both like it. I was like, I know. It's like a cool project every time we get a new animal. Like, it keeps us busy.
I love that you've gotten so accustomed to your life in North Carolina. And how about your mom? Does she visit a lot?
Yeah.
How's your relationship?
Yeah, our relationship has gotten a lot better because she's been getting along with David. And that's
Good.
all I've been asking the whole time, for her to get along. And, I feel like everyone would have got along. But, yeah, she comes over. She saw the geese the other day, and
they
she saw
follow
the
you
chicks.
around.
They follow me everywhere.
Oh, that's so
but
sweet.
they also poop a lot. So you got to watch out.
Now, why do they follow you? Have you read about it? Like, do geese get attached
Yeah.
to their owners?
Yes, they get attached to their owners, and they said that they'll follow you around everywhere. They said there's certain different types of breeds of geese, but the geese I have, they're very domesticated. They were bred to be domesticated, not for food or anything. So those are pets.
Yeah.
Those are our farm pets. But they, I
Like,
also
do you
read,
love them now?
Yes, definitely.
What
They're
are their
so
names?
cute. We think that I was gonna say we think that they're both. They said they were both boys, but we think one's a girl, one's a boy. So we named them Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because
like
they
that.
gang up on even though they're babies right now, they still gang up on my dogs, and like my dogs will stand there and they'll just peck at them, and my dogs will just stand there and stare like it doesn't even bother them.
Oh my gosh.
Well, maybe after a little while they'll just become better friends.
Yeah,
and
and
they'll stop pecking him.
And the one reason why I got them is because they said that they protect chickens,
Oh,
so they're chicken protectors.
Oh, that everything works out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What are they protecting the chickens from?
They check them. They protect them from predators like possums, raccoons, coyotes.
Will they get into your coop?
Well, the other night, me and David were walking back to the house, and he was like, "We should go check on the chicken coop, on the adult ones, and make sure, because at nighttime they just go in by themselves." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, I think they'll be fine." He's like, "No, we should check on it." I'm like, "Fine." So I caved in, went over there, and there was a possum running around at the bottom of the coop, trying to find a way in. And thank God,
Possums
we went
are
over there.
mean.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. So we had to get rid of the possum, and our dog kind of alerted us. Not really. Our pit bull started chasing after it around the pen, but he wouldn't attack it. And David's like, "We need a new guard dog."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, obviously." Our pit bull's like, "I'll chase you, but I'm scared to touch you."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Pit bulls, generally, the reputation is absolutely not what they really are.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Mine is so nice. He's such a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Do you think-
most of them are? They're just like the sweetest
Exactly.
things.
They want to lay on you.
Do you think you'll stay in North Carolina for a long time, or do you see yourself kind of shifting gears?
I think that at the moment, since, Jace isn't with me full time, I don't want to move out of state.
Yeah.
And David also sees his other son every other weekend.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's like if we did move out of town, we would have to schedule that, go see them every other weekend. It just complicate things.
Right. So you have
Yeah.
things worked out now.
Yeah, everything's fine now. We have our land, we have our little homestead, and
How much
we like
land
it.
do you have?
We have 11 acres.
Wow.
And then what is his other job?
Right now he's being basically a stay-at-home dad. He has an underwater cleaning business, scuba diving, and cleans boats. But since it's been the wintertime and cold, he has to put that off. He has to wait. But other than that, he's a welder by trade. He helps me build whatever I want.
I watch your Instagram lives and your videos. Like you have to go on her Instagram and just be on there forever. And you just always film your outdoors, your acres, and you always film David doing like a bunch of handy things.
I know. So like, even though like he doesn't have a job, he does have a job at home basically, and he's a lot of help with the kids. Like if I saw him getting up at 5 a.m, leaving all the way till 5 p.m, and I had to do all that 3 kids in the morning with no help, it's a lot harder. And I give props to or kudos to any moms that have to get their kids ready alone in the morning, because it's really hard.
No, it is really hard. Mm-hmm. What do you think that the secret to the success of your relationship with David is?
I think you have to find something that you both commonly enjoy doing and go do it. If it's every once a month, once a while, once a week, you need to go do it, because it'll keep you connected and it'll keep you close, and it's something you both like to do.
And for you, is that your farm?
Yeah, definitely. And traveling. We like to travel like to tropical areas alone with the kids, and David likes to eat anything. So like if we go to like to St. Thomas, he's like, can we catch an iguana and like eat it? You know what I mean? So He's like very adventurous, and I am too, so it works out. And
it does. Now you should look at, have you ever checked out Pioneer Woman?
Yes. Like I've watched her like all last week.
You guys should model yourselves. Like you're kind of a modern pioneer woman.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, but with with the homesteading, like you're a homestead woman.
Yeah, it definitely feels that way. I mean, we have like 8 like those egg cartridges, cartons. Damn, saying it wrong. Got the egg cartons. And we have these big stamps that say like the Eason farm, and we put it on top of the carton.
I love that.
Yeah, the cardboard.
Do you sell any of them?
We don't currently. We've been using them like every morning for the kids. Kaiser especially, every morning he's just like, I don't want the eggs in the fridge. I want these ones.
Is the taste really different?
Yeah, they're fluffier and they taste better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's awesome.
Yeah. And it sounds like you could really develop this.
Oh, I think so. I think there's a huge market.
I was gonna say, once the 20 chicks are older, I don't know what to do with the eggs. I have 20 eggs a day or more.
Well, that's what I mean. Then you can start like going to, what are they, like farmers markets and things like that.
Yeah. And we do have one down the street. Someone opened their own little farmers market, and they always have fresh eggs, fresh vegetables, and everything. And that's where I go to for my vegetables right now. I don't even go to Walmart or anything, because I just, sometimes they put a waxy layer.
Yes, that's so
over
true.
It, and you just don't know anymore what you're buying.
I love that. Yeah,
exactly.
It's sad, but
and your kids are gonna have so much more healthier options and have more energy.
And
although I'm not sure if you're wishing for that.
I just ordered some fruit trees too, so they'll be coming in, and then we'll be planting those. So
I love that.
That'll be awesome.
Now, what do you expect is going to happen in the Teen Mom 2 reunion do you have any expectations?
I was going to say, I have no idea what's going to go on. I know that they have me staying in Philly, and they have Kale staying in another state, and then they have everyone split up, and everyone's scared of everyone. So I'm just kind of like hanging out in Philly and just minding my own business.
I love Philly.
I'm going to come here, film, go back to Philly, go home Sunday.
Fun.
I don't expect for any drama to happen or me to run into any, but we'll see.
Honestly, just what Bonnie was saying before, I've been watching you for years. You have grown so much.
Thank you.
You sound so mature. The way you speak about your kids, the way you're farming, and you're out in North Carolina, like kudos to you.
Thank
like
you.
You're killing it, and I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
How was it like when you did stay during the last hurricane? I know your fans were worried about you, that you didn't evacuate during, I think, was it Hurricane Florence in the fall?
Yes. It wasn't too bad at my house particularly, but everywhere around that was pretty bad because, my mom went out of town instead of staying, and she was calling me up saying, "Can you tell me which roads aren't flooded so I can get home?" And I was like, no, all the roads are flooded and I'm stuck at my house. But I had a generator outside, and we hooked up electric cord all the way to in my house and in my fridge, and then we had separate lights hanging up in the kitchen. And our stove is gas, so we were able to cook. And the only thing was, taking a bath or a shower, but we had my pool right there that it was all clean, so we used my pool. And other than that, I mean, we did pretty good.
How many days was it before kind of the roads were passable?
I would say about a week.
Ooh,
yeah.
Wow. So that was a commitment.
Yeah, and then my mom, we prepared really good, but then my mom, she got home and she has a dam that they built up, and the dam collapsed. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So she wasn't able to get across her town because the dam collapsed.
Wow. Well, it's good she left.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Well, listen, we've got to run here,
Yes.
and I know that you do too, but we're so happy that you came in, and this is so exciting.
Yes.
And everybody, as well as tuning in to Teen Mom 2 and to the reunion show, has got to start following you regularly on Instagram and your YouTube channel to keep up with your
Yes.
homesteading.
And her lipstick that she has on is her very own.
Yep.
And what is the name of the lipstick?
The color I'm wearing,
And the brand and everything.
the brand is JE Cosmetics, and the lipstick. You're kidding? The lipstick I'm wearing is JE Cosmetics, and it's. The lipstick I'm wearing is JE Cosmetics, and it's a liquid matte. And I'm not sure what colors. Do you know what colors she used on me? I'm not sure which colors she used.
It's
but
pretty.
Yeah. But we have lots of different colors. We have dark reds all the way to light reds and light pinks.
And how do people find this?
You go to jecosmetics.com or follow JE Cosmetics Inc. on Instagram.
jecosmetics.com.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Well, we will. Well, thank you
you.
so much.
Yes.
And come and see us again when you escape North Carolina.
Yeah.
Come visit us again.
I definitely
and
will.
we'll chat more.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.